19.1 is here. Let's go crush it. Yes, team, the Open is here. I'm excited, grateful to be part of your journey. Thanks for tuning in. Let's jump into some advice that I have for you guys on how to maximize your 19.1. 19.1 is a 15-minute AMRAP of 19 wall balls and a 19-calorie row. My advice goes across all of the divisions. Whether you are RX'd or you're scaled, it doesn't change the way that you should approach this. You still need to find your pacing, your strategy, and maximize your transitions. It goes across all divisions. So make sure you're dialing it in and let's go have some fun. First things first, I just wanna make sure you guys remember to surround yourself with people who are going to push you, who are gonna lift you up. Creating and making sure that you are in a good environment for your open workout is a super important thing. It's one of those things that I pay attention to, so make sure you're doing the same thing. So let's jump into some of the fun things. Warm-ups. I really think it's important to get a big sweaty warm-up. This is an engine workout. We wanna make sure that our engines are primed and ready to go. So you should be sweating going into this workout, just like a sprinter, a 800-meter runner or a 400-meter runner is going to be sweaty going into their event. I want the same thing for you guys. Make sure you're getting a big sweaty warm-up and you're breathing hard before you go into the event. Obviously, we can take a little bit of time to cool down after we warm up, and catch our breath, but make sure that you're sweaty and ready to go going into the event. When thinking about the movements that we want to do in our warm-up, let's find some movements that are going to pump blood into our legs, but not the movements that we're going to be seeing. 19.1 is wall balls and rowing, so we want to make sure that we are finding a way to get blood into our legs. Biking, running, skier, burpee, maybe some jumping lunges, something that will just get some blood into the legs and really make sure that you're nice and warm and ready to go. We want to make sure that our shoulders are nice and loosened up, so when we're in the workout, they don't tighten up on us while we're going maybe for big sets on the wall balls or we're pulling on the row. Something that I would probably recommend is doing an EMOM that would include a couple different movements, maybe some biking, running, some skier, and then toss in there just some pass-throughs with the dowel or some band pull-aparts, something that will just get the shoulders nice and loosened up. I know for me personally, I'm gonna be putting some emphasis on warming up both my hips and my shoulders. I'll go through the crossover symmetry protocol. The links to that is below. So that takes me to the next thing, approach and strategy. In your warm-up routine, right around that 20-minute mark, you're probably gonna be starting to drink your pre-workout. But what I also want you to think about is taking in some simple carbohydrates. This is a very glycolytic workout. You want some carbs beforehand to really carry you and give you energy through this workout, especially in the last 3 to 5 minutes of this workout. So make sure you take something in. I suggest somewhere between 20 and 40 grams of carbohydrates. It could be something as simple as some applesauce, banana, some gummies, anything that's gonna be simple, light on the stomach, and give you just that little bit of boost that will carry you through the workout. We've warmed up, we did our pre-workout, we got some carbs in us, and now we're hitting the workout. So what does our pacing and our strategy really look like? Pacing is extremely important, especially in a workout that's 15 minutes long. Let's not forget that. We got 15 minutes to work out here. So we can come out really, really hard in the beginning and tank at the end, but we don't want to do that. We want to come out at our maximum sustainable pace and hold as close to that as possible the whole time. With that being said, let's come out hard. Let's come out hard and aggressive, but make sure we settle. Make sure you settle in and find that pace, your maximum sustainable pace, and hold as close to that as possible. I think one of the key things that stands out in 19.1 is the rower. We're on there for 19 calories. For a lot of rounds, it's really gonna start to add up. So you might start to wonder, like, what kind of pace should I be holding on there? 19.1 is gonna be similar to a 2K row pace. I think that sits right around that 85 to 90% effort. If we target our 2K row pace, or if we were to do a maximum 2K row, if we target that pace, we're going to have, in the transition from the rower to the wall ball and then back to the rower, we're gonna be able to catch our breath enough, or lower our heart rate, and get the lactic acid out of our body enough to be able to come back to the rower and hold that pace again. So don't get too intimidated by it. I want to challenge you to try to hold that pace and come out really strong in the beginning and see what you're capable of. And for those of you who may not know what your 2K row pace is or what that actually feels like, I kind of compare it to what it would feel like to run a mile. Whatever, like if you were to go out and run a mile, what that effort and intensity feels like, that's kind of similar to your 2K row. I personally think it's gonna be more important to try to catch your breath at the wall ball than it would be to try to catch your breath on the rower. You're gonna have a whole lot more payoff being strong and consistent on the row than you would if you were to just break the wall balls a couple times, and we'll get into that. The way that you approach the wall balls is gonna have a big impact on what you are able to do on the row. So if you're someone who can't go unbroken on the wall balls and you're gonna need to break them, just make sure you're taking quick breaks. One of the things that I wanna stress to everyone is making sure that you choose your breaks. Don't let the workout dictate when you have to break. You choose that. Because if you choose that, you're also gonna be able to choose the ability to get back to the wall ball sooner. And that's something that is extremely important when we're talking about really maximizing and getting as many reps as possible in this 15-minute time domain. If you're going to slow down somewhere in this workout, do it on the wall balls. It's better to take 2 or 3 breaks on the wall balls than it is to slow down on the rower. Again, just make sure those breaks are quick. You can drop, let the wall ball settle, take a deep breath and start again, and you've only lost 5 seconds, but been able to transition faster back to the row and hold a faster pace. That's gonna be more important. I already know what Genesee is gonna say to me during this workout. Just keep moving. Regardless of how you're starting to feel, find a way to just keep moving. You dictate the workout. Don't let the workout dictate what you do. Transitions are also gonna be a very important thing here. Be quick on your transitions. You can take a deep breath while you've already started your row. You don't have to sit and take your breaths while you're not moving at all. Keep moving, actively be getting those reps in and find areas to catch your breath within wall ball reps, whether you toss the ball up and catch a breath while the ball's in the air, or you just really quickly take a deep breath on one stroke of your row. Whatever it is, keep moving through it, because those transitions, there's a lot of them. The time in your transitions can really add up quickly. So make sure that you are managing those well. Look guys, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. This workout is going to be painful. And like I said earlier, if you are finding your maximum sustainable pace, this is going to be a painful workout, and you should end the workout completely depleted. That's when you know you have attacked it well. Don't be afraid of the workout. You attack it. Come out aggressive, settle, be confident that you can hold this and find out what you're made of. This is gonna be a whole heck of a lot of fun. This is gonna be a good year. Peace.